Proudly South African is hosting its 12th annual Buy Local Summit and Expo at the Sandton Convention Centre. Over 200 local exhibitors from different sectors who will be showcasing their work. The event also provides a platform for SMMEs and big corporates to exchange knowledge. For more on this, let's bring in our reporter, Zola Sholwana. Zola, I was watching the Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition earlier waxing lyrical about a whole range of proudly South African initiatives that are taking place across the length and breadth of our country.
Yes, certainly, Vuyo. He mentioned the fact that Proudly South African is working really hard to support businesses that are flying the South African flag high, especially SMMEs, rather, as you'd understand that they encounter a lot of challenges such as funding and also lack of information, lack of support as well to put their brands out there. And he mentioned that Proudly South African will be ensuring that they are not left behind, in this particular exhibition. Obviously, this is to give a platform to your small and big corporates to interact and connect and possibly find ways in which they can learn from each other and also assist each other where possible. Now, another thing, Vuyo, is that South Africa is actually facing, a huge crisis of load shedding, and obviously there are companies that are coming on board, with solutions to mitigate load shedding. As you'd understand that it's not only impacting households, it is also impacting businesses as well, especially small businesses that do not have the capacity to actually have backup power. And I'm joined by Ahmed from Solana. So thank you very much for your time. I mean, we understand the great impact of load shedding and what it has on households, but on businesses, to be quite specific, small businesses, what are you offering?
So Salana Energy is a program that offers solar solutions to both residential clients as well as businesses. And the question you ask about small businesses, I think, is very important. We have really unique and innovative solutions for small businesses, including rental. Lots of small businesses in South Africa at the moment struggle because of cash flow pressure. And for them to move over to solar, it's not easy. Businesses do not have that amount of free capital lying around. And because we've offered rental solutions to small businesses, it's made a lot easier for them to access solar and thereby being able to ensure continuity from a business point of view.
Now, how do you think, this would, or rather, how can an ordinary, South African citizen be able to afford solar energy, considering the fact that, as you had mentioned, that some businesses are quite small, so they do not have the financial capacity to afford backup power?
So I think one of the innovations that's come through, and it's actually led to a large, is one of the reasons why there's been such significant growth in South Africa within solar, has been the emergence of rental solutions. It's very different paying 1,600 Rand a month for a rental for a solar system compared to 130,000. Not many people have that amount of capital. So one of the things we do extensively within the business is offer rental solutions, and we've seen that as a significant driver of our business over the past 18 months.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Now, Vuyo, I just want my colleague to show you a round of the activities that are happening. Over 400, potential buyers are part of this exhibition, and basically interacting with the exhibitors about their products. I mean, who knows? One may attract a potential client in this particular exhibition. From last year, we spoke to, Proudly South African, who indicated that there's been so much growth compared to last year in terms of the number of exhibitors that are currently, part of this year's exhibition, and also, how other sectors have also, taken part, especially the automotive industry, where, last year there was only one vehicle that was being showcased. This year we are seeing more than 5, and all these cars are manufactured in South Africa. And we are, more than anything else, this is to say to South Africans they should be proud of their own products and fly their flag high. I mean, we are seeing electronics here that are being showcased. One would trust, an international brand when it comes to that. But if you're able to see electronics here, TVs that are being sold, then obviously one gets to be convinced that that actually they can go for South African products. And really, that's what the minister, was promoting earlier on, saying that by doing that, one is actually, stimulating economic growth in South Africa and obviously providing more jobs for the locals. Back to you in studio.